הרי את מקודשת לי בשבת זו כדת משה וישראל. אם אשכחך ירושלים, תשכח ימיני, תדבק לשוני לחיקי אם לא אזכרכי, אם לא אעלה את ירושלים על ראש שמחתי.
It happened a year ago. An army observation unit identified a group of suspects approaching the west border with Egypt. Caracal patrol arrived immediately when suddenly the terrorist opened massive fire on the soldiers. One of the soldiers was wounded. The commander, Captain Or Ben Yehuda, extracted the wounded soldier from the line of fire and radioed for reinforcements when a bullet hit her arm. Although she was severely injured, Or returned fire and through her professional and determined actions prevented infiltration into Israel and fought off the terrorists. Only after a long time, alone in the field, reinforcements arrived with a medic who administered immediate help before taking her away for hospital treatment.
So this is where it's happened. The smugglers come from this road, so we saw them. I shouted to my driver, Afik, stop the jeep. We saw 30 people with guns. We were 3 soldiers. When they saw us, all of them started to shooting over us. Suddenly, Aviv, a bullet came to his shoulder. So,
where was it? Where was he at the time? Here?
Right over here.
And you? Okay.
This is where I carried Aviv.
After he was wounded?
Yeah. And when we get over here, so...
They were shooting all the time?
Yeah. Suddenly my hand flew to the other side. I looked at my arm and I saw that a bullet came from here and come out from there. After something like 10 minutes, they took Aviv and I to Soroka hospital.
Till we saw her coming down from the ambulance, we were so frightened. And it's unbelievable how peaceful and quiet everything is here now, and it was so dangerous and hectic at that time. And we saw that she was wounded on the right hand, and we were so worried that it will be forever. And look at her now as if nothing happened. I can tell you one thing, I would have never been able to do what you did.
All I thought about it is to come back to my company, to my soldiers, take care of them, back to my life. This is my life.
When I'm standing here now and everything is so peaceful and quiet, it brings me back to the only time at the Yom Kippur War that I was under fire.
Professor Dina Ben Yehuda, the head of the hematology department at the Hadassah Hospital, did not feel like a hero. In 1973, in the middle of the Yom Kippur War, a war that threatened the future of the State of Israel, where every day there were more and more dead and wounded soldiers, Dina Zoltz, then a 20-year-old female officer, decided to take action. She began to gather information about wounded, MIA and fallen soldiers, and arrived all alone to the families to tell them the terrible news, supporting, encouraging, and helping them as much as possible. In this spontaneous action, Dina Zoltz essentially established the IDF Casualty Department. 2 years after the war, she was given a Medal of Honor for her activities.
My mental strength mostly came from my parents, the education to love and give everything that we have to Israel, to that place.
Maybe because I'm a second generation of Holocaust survivors, and I know that from one moment to another we can lose this country. That's what makes us brave mothers to brave soldiers.
You can see the bullet. Why are you crying?
I have a special understanding on the prayer, the Hagomel prayer, saying, ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, שגמל לנו לחייבים טובות. And I'm very proud of her because she could save the life of her soldier. And he who saves a soul saves the whole world.